Hi there and welcome back, my friends, to the Lords of the Fjords and the Kingdom of Venetia and the Kingdom of Finland and maybe soon the Kingdom of Estonia that is big and mighty out here and that could, in the long run, enable us to found a new empire. If the king holds, he is stressed still. But that's a side effect of being so ambitious. And what should we do? Well, we're collecting our armies here, because Saxony might be one of our opponents. And then, we want the county of Tartu, because that's the key to getting the Kingdom of Estonia. That's this. So if you have 3 or 4 maybe of this, then there's definitely a chance that there will be something happening. This man has an alliance with Gottfried Ulfing, the King of Saxony, who is currently extremely weak, but has a lot of money. Let's see what happens now. Oh, fate smiles upon me. My wife Gunhild is pregnant. Excellent. My lord, it seems that Prince Struggles of Venetia, our half-brother, has finally decided to come out of hiding, no longer fearful for his life. Now would be a good time to strike. What? Our half-brother? We kind of don't care for him, and Scrungles of Ugra. Scrungleson Dovre. Yeah, he's another prince of Venetia. Let's be watchful. Let's go over to Tartu, as that's our goal. There's already a troop coming. Cannot raise any levies anymore. With my wife Gunhild pregnant, starting to worry if I shouldn't organize something special for this year's harvest rite. Pleasing Freya could be instrumental to ensure the birth of a healthy child. Yeah, she's our young wife. We really like her. She's looking well. She's ambitious and gregarious and charitable and all kinds of things. We'll dedicate the entire festival to her. My wife is really taking on her role as Freya during the festival. She acts as imperious as any goddess would. Her behavior might be a bit out of place, but at least she's having fun and she's administering the rites properly. I'm sure this will help her deliver the child. A daughter was born to Prince Krungles of Venetia and Freya Gudmundsdottir named Glod, and there's no picture of her. And we'll roll what kind of personality she'll have. Yeah, that was a missed roll, but we'll have a 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's etiquette. How fitting. And she's... Oops. You know what? Let's try this again. Let's see about that daughter. Gunhild is pregnant. We have it again. He's coming out of hiding. What? There's word of an epidemic, so something else changed. We've received news of a horrible epidemic in Västerbotten, part of Norderike. That's pretty close to the war. The Black Death is coming. First, the rumors were thought to be exaggerated, but ever since the disorderly arrival of inconsolable refugees at our gates, it's been difficult to ignore what is happening. They tell of various symptoms. Our couriers from the area report seeing large bulbos, people vomiting blood before dying, while others have their extremities turn black, rotting off their bodies. Terror is spreading as rapidly as the disease, and so far there has been no mention of a cure, only mass graves. Is this the will of Odin? If I get a chance to help, I will. We're charitable. And my goodness, what a time to start a war, but With Gunhild pregnant, I'm starting to worry if I shouldn't organize something special. Yeah, we'll definitely dedicate the entire festival to her. She's the spitting image of Freya now, and many of my vassals have taken a liking to her collected and pious conduct during the course of the ceremony. I've received quite a few compliments for choosing such a wise woman to be my wife. Well, she's learned and diplomatic, so I'm sure this will help her deliver the child. And a daughter, now with a picture, was born to Prince Krungles of Nenetia and Freya Gudmundsdottir. Freya, yeah, how fitting now. How fitting. Our cousin. What? I wasn't aware this was our cousin. Let's roll for Hafrid's fate. It's a 5 again. It's etiquette. Here we go. Hafrid. Good Hafrid. Looking at the Black Death, and we need to move here to Tartu, because that's our war goal, right? Would be odd not to have it, to have us moving into the war goal. Vessel levies raised too long already. Well then, yeah, it's okay. Dismiss for now. Maybe we'll have another troop marching in from here, led by no, not the king. I mean, he's a craven, for all that matters. We'll have Heesing lead that. I mean, he's an infected lunatic, but here we go. Let's march this way to Finland. Norderiki. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught Sigurd of Møre and my daughter-in-law Grima in flagranti. Grima and Einar. They didn't notice me, but I'm still in shock. She's a married woman by the All-Father. Well, I smell profit. No. This is House Dovre, and this is our son's daughter, our son's wife, and we love our son. Scandalous. They must be exposed. At first the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they are becoming too frequent to be ignored. My wife will give birth under auspicious stars, hopefully. Are we at war with Saxony as well? No. No, but maybe they'll come in. And what else? What else should we do? What else do we need to do? We have an occupation of felon. Is there more? Oh, yeah, we need to march to Gdov. That's over there. And the Jarl of Kargopol needs to lead this. Heesing wants to fabricate a claim on the Jarl of Petchora. Could you end the plot? I think we've already sent him a message. We're trying to do something here. Don't you disturb us. The army of Snorri. Yeah, we're just waiting here for now. Today in the market, I watched as a poor beggar took his barrel full of coins and went straight into the tavern to buy drink. Perhaps mankind is unlovable after all. It doesn't make sense, but I must try to accept it. We're not letting ourselves getting in stress here. Charity has been so good for our temper. It's a good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Gunhilda's husband, it's my duty to provide her with the support she needs. She's basically a child. We must protect her. She needs some maids. Some of our family members. Yeah, we'll ask some of our family members. There's Snorri of Snorri's host in Essex. Oh my goodness. Here they are, but they are not enough to do any real harm. Then we have a child that needs education focus, Svanhild. And she's, well, she's good for a martial education, or she had been at least. But she would be even better for learning, as we see here. She's attractive too. Let's give her a learning education. She's already very well learned. The plague approaches. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Let's move away from here. Move, move, move. Mobs of new people are arriving in Sundia. Most of the newly arrived are commoners fleeing from the plague that has reached Finland just beyond the borders of our realm. Some have lost their whole family. Some are trying to protect theirs, and a few are travelers or merchants that had an easier time moving. All of them seem to have witnessed indescribable horrors. Hardly any will to talk about it all. The ones that do talk warn others of the coming plague and urge them to stay inside or pack their things and flee. I hope we can treat these people. I mean, there's something to be said about this. What do we have in the hospital? Do we still have income? Yeah, we've got plenty of income. What could we do? A library? I mean, a chapel would give us some more resistance, but that's much too expensive. And we're marching in here, but yeah, let's guard the rear. Flee, flee, Snorri. Betrothed can marry. Thorda Alfson and Ursa. Whatever. So she wants to marry him. For all that matters, she can. Snorri the Tenacious is happy. Oh my god. Glod Dovre died, bedridden and infirm. Or concubine. Well then. Sometimes. Let's look at the Black Death also coming to us at these end times. We are waging war. Is that really good? Or is it a terrible decision? The plague is already here. We must end this war. Gottfried of Osterbotten has inherited the county of Osterbotten from Ormond. Okay. This child. A son was born to us and Queen Gunhild of Venetia named Sigurd. What is his fate? A 9, that would be duty. tutored by guards and retainers at court, focusing on duty and diligence. A common trait is conscientious. Sigurd of the sagas. Educator is Wiltrud Wenzel's daughter. She's a very good woman. Ursa Arnbjörn's dottir. Ah, yeah. Thord Ralphson. The stressed one. Snorri must help. Do this as quickly as we can and then get out of this. Our personal men. Go back to Koloi. Led by Hiesing. Skully of Ostergotland has declared the conquest of Zambia on King Glandi the Impaler, the king of Pomerania. Our marshal. Well, he's a good marshal for all that we know. Forming an alliance with whom? The king of Brest. That's here. We should make our relation even stronger by forming a proper alliance. We gotta give it to him. He's relatively strong. He is, though, a lunatic. We know that. A proud lunatic, a master schemer. He's a scarred tribalist. We like him, but we know he's a lunatic, so we'll decline. We have something important that we want to accomplish. Someone died. Our seer! Oh my goodness. Our seer is dead. What do we have? Björg, our court Volva. Attractive mystic. A scholarly theologian. And we have Freya. Oh, she's infirm. She has the plague. Do we have a court physician? Jarl Eskild. The plague is with us already. Let's look at the court. There's our court. How was that? Freya. Ask her to leave court. We are not sure when she joined our court or what she's doing here. Freya is just someone. Yeah, she must leave. We're a craven. I mean, do we have someone else with a plague? Ingebjörg, the archpriestess of Savonia. Well, she's gout and she's got an infection. Can't risk anything. Concentrate our power. Must be patient a bit. Sylvie, our son-in-law, died from the plague. Katerina, our daughter. She's at the court. What's going on here? Let's be really patient. My marshal tells me that one of my commanders' virtue has improved significantly. Oh, so nice. She'll get even better. One has adopted feudalism. The Black Death is here. What? A successful siege. Yeah. Siege of Gdov. Enforce the demands. County of Dorpat. From Chief Eirik of Gdov. We won. And we're threatening now. We have a tribe here. Is the Germanic religion... We have a stone hill fort and we need the Germanic religion in there. And I think there is the Germanic religion, isn't there? No, there's Old Germanic. Oh. Old Germanic. Let's run back from these lands. Dorpat. Part of the Kingdom of Estonia. What would we need? Rival, Narva and Dorpat is what we have. We still need Java, Luvima, Saaremaa. We would need one other county. Chief Otterlem of Saaremaa has a pact with the chief of Nidaros, who is in hiding. Ooh. Well, we'll move to Dorpat for now. Then we'll see what we can do here, right? Oh, this is also occupied. And this guy? He has a non-aggression pact with the King of Nordiriki. That's not much. He has some army levies. There's a defensive pact coming against us. A son was born to Prince Einar and a grandmother and faithful named Raffen. Ooh. And he will be dutiful. Everyone joining the defensive pacts. Let us see the prisoners. This could be the time for a great blot. We're threatening a bit. My illustrious education in all affairs of state and diplomacy should have no trouble finding the right way to endear myself to Jarl Eskild. our nephew. I'll send an envoy to his realm. And then I'll stop swaying him, because that's no longer necessary. As expected, my diplomats were able to convince Jarl Eskild of what an honorable and trustworthy ruler I am. A man that is well worth his respect. Wonderful. And now we have this. We could have other people from here, 202. Another 202 from here. And we must act quickly, as he has no... He's a member of the defensive pact. Who else is a member? I mean, there's a big defensive pact. I know. So let's just forget about this. Wait until they forget. Send everyone back. Convert this tribe. And do what we can to survive the Black Plague. Thank you for watching, and happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode. We'll see what the Black Plague brings us. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan, signing out. See you soon, my friends. See you soon. This is no time for conflict. It's a time of praying to Odin. It's so threatening. Maybe we should pray to Thor. May Thor help you in your struggles.